Backyard Bullion here, or as I should probably say, buongiorno tutti, as Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I have gone on a sneaky holiday to Italy, and here we are overlooking the absolutely incredible Lago di Bracciano and the wonderful town of Trevignano Romano, which is just north of Rome. Now, it's not all holiday and vacation for me and Mrs. Backyard Bullion, as we are going to be heading on into Rome to meet PowerCoin. Now, for those of you who followed my channel for a while, you probably have heard of PowerCoin. They're an Italian-based coin company and coin supplier, and we're going to be going in there today to meet the team and just have a good old chat about them and what they can do. So hopefully it should be a pretty cool interview, but in the meantime, just look at this view and vista. Absolutely stunning. If you are looking for a quaint Italian getaway, there is no better place than here. Absolutely stunning. That's the town of Trevignano Romano, and the lake today is just incredible. Just look at this boat and the reflection off the water. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, I could sit here and look at this view all day, but we have to head on into Rome now to meet PowerCoin. So I hope you guys enjoy the interview. Make sure you stick around as we should have a In Focus Friday special with some of their very, very cool coins that we can feature. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Thank you very much and enjoy. So here we are, guys. I have travelled into Rome and I'm sitting here with a representative from PowerCoin, Luca. Luca, thank you for having us here today and for giving us an opportunity not only to meet you and talk about PowerCoin, but also have a look at some of these absolutely amazing coins on the table. This one in particular is worth an awful lot of money, so we'll have a look at that in a little bit and talk about that. But first, Luca, thank you. Do you want to give us a quick introduction about you and PowerCoin? What's it all about?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for meeting us, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to show you the coins that we have set up here for you today. I'm Luca, work for PowerCoin for 2 years now, and I'm the e-commerce specialist for PowerCoin.
Tell us a little bit about some of the coins you've got here on the table then, and because you said this was a good example of what represents PowerCoin.
Yes, because we start from what gets closer on the left side. We see the angel. That can be something like close to a bullion look coin. Yeah. To something more colorful, like we can see on our coins, Birth and Venus and the Mona Lisa. Yeah. To the shaped coins, so something that you would not imagine that you could even call a coin. Yes. But there's some very cool things in the works, aren't there? So tell us about these Pringle coins, as you could call them. They're not necessarily Pringles, but tell us about them. These chip-shaped coins. Chip-shaped coins, because I don't believe we can call them Pringles. No, they're just chip-shaped coins. Yeah, chip-shaped coins. Yeah, I believe that's all Antonello's brain, because I can imagine him like being in the States or in Indiana Fair and like eating some chips and then, oh, they're yellow. I could make a gold coin out of this. Yeah. So the creativity, I guess, is really important for you guys to come up with new products and things to bring to market, which is really important for a lot of companies. Our main goal has always been trying to improve technology that exists and make new technologies if possible, and implement them, put them on coins. Brilliant. So what's that's really great in terms of the design of coins, but there's a lot more that goes into the ethos of a company, the way that a company works. So tell us a little bit about kind of the ethos behind PowerCoin. So I have to say it has to be customer service. Okay. Because we do have a really, really good customer service. We ship all around the world. You know how it can be sometimes if you want to keep like prices of shippings tight and low, and you have to like accept the idea that something might get lost if you have a postal shipping service. Sure. Or something might get broke, because not every post office in the world works well. Yeah. So that said, we try to follow the client from the purchase to the end, to the final product. If he has some kind of problem, we're there with him. We help him. We give them a solution. Yeah. Like a scenario example I can give you is person that receives a broken coin package, it was the last coin.
Yeah.
So it's not possible to change that coin and give him a new coin.
Sure.
So what we would do probably, it would be if he doesn't want a different coin for the same value, or give us the difference, and we could ship him a new coin.
Sure.
Or maybe just give him a refund without any kind of problem, and that's how we try to solve things. We can leave customers not satisfied.
Sure. It's a very good ethos to have, I think, because you'll as a company earn far much more in the future from customers who know that they've got a good thing when they see it, rather than somebody who's disgruntled. So the next thing I wanted to ask you guys was about shipping. So for those of you out there who haven't heard of PowerCoin before, shipping is worldwide, isn't it? And you can ship to anywhere. So, but also the UK market is apparently quite a big one for you guys as well.
About our third or fourth worldwide. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you say is sort of the most attractive coins that you send to? Do different countries have different preferences, do you think?
You know, they do. I mean, in the States, they are like a bit more open to these kinds of coins we have on the table.
Sure.
Because maybe, I don't know if they're not used to seeing these kinds of coins. Not sure why. But in Europe, not all of Europe, UK is also very open, I believe, because you have a very good mint.
Yeah.
And
you don't see these kind of coins being made by the raw mint, though, do you? That's very interesting.
You know that even the bullions that Royal Mint makes, they're very nice. They have good reliefs. They have nice designs, and I can see why. But other places where they're really more like Italy, for example.
Yeah.
Italy, we do have a market in Italy because we have those few clients that are, we could almost call them investors.
Sure.
Because they buy quite a lot. And in terms of not how much clients we have in Italy, but it's more of how much they buy.
Sure. Okay.
The few Italian customers we have, they buy a lot, but they're just a few.
Yeah, makes sense.
In Italy, they're not used to these coins.
No, okay.
No, they're not nothing.
And but so that's interesting. You know, an Italian company or Italian-based company that doesn't necessarily sell a lot to Italy is very. I think it's a sign of this modern world, isn't it? That we can have sort of e-commerce type platforms that can sell all around the world. So another interesting question which I got from a Silver Forum member, which was a subject which I hate really to talk about, but it's a really important one, which is the question of Brexit. So are you guys thinking about that? I know it's very difficult because we don't know what's going to happen.
I can say that we already have a kind of solution. Hopefully they're gonna like keep some sort of laws that are gonna leave open the barriers of
so the trade agreements,
the trading, at least in Europe, you know. So I believe in that. But if that doesn't happen, we do have a solution.
Okay. It's very interesting though that what you said straight away there was you hope that there would be, like you say, the laws or the trade agreements in place, and it's something that a lot of people in the UK don't think. Like, it doesn't necessarily impact other countries, but it really does, because the UK is a big market for a lot of companies, and as we said, for you guys as well. So I wonder, you know, these sort of eternal sculpture coins that you've had, and I've featured on my channel before, are those more popular with sort of the European customers, would you say, or?
You know, actually, the most popular thing we're having right now, it's not our eternal sculpture series. Of course, it is having a lot of good feedback, but our micro mosaic coin is what probably at the moment is are making us as a company producer outstanding.
Okay. Because I have to say these are pretty special. I mean, if you haven't checked this out, guys, on the review I did of it a couple of weeks ago, I'll put a link to that video in this description. These coins are absolutely incredible, and in fact I had a couple of questions from people on the Silver Forum who asked about how these were actually made. Are these in tiny little pieces of enamel, are they? Or are they, I mean, what are the tiles made of?
So we tried while we're projecting the first coin, Birth of Venus, we had different samples. We had that draw on paper, like on big scale.
Yeah.
And then we tried to imagine how many pieces would we need to like have them enameled or inserted, like single piece on the coin.
Yeah.
It would have been impossible.
Yeah.
Not only for the manufacturing, because that might be possible, but for the cost.
Sure.
It would take so much time, so much effort that a 3 ounces coin, instead of being at 300 euros, 200 euros, whatever you can see in the market, you might have seen that coin, the coins you have in your hand now might have been like 1,000 or even more.
Yeah.
That would be completely out of market.
So it's machine engineered. As the coin is
minted,
made, and
completely minted, like pressed, and every single tile is pushed out thanks to a press.
So it's
and believe me, it was really hard to have that effect. Not only for the press to push out those tiny little pieces of metal, but for the coloration.
Sure.
I don't know if you had the chance to see any of these. I'm not gonna name anything, but like antique finish coins with one gilding on one part of the coin, and the gilding is completely outside of that the part where it was meant to be.
Yes.
Imagine that multiplied
by 5,000 or 10,000.
Yes, and every single color has to be on the exact little tile.
That's
that was
amazing.
really complicated.
That is quite impressive. Now there's one coin on this table we haven't talked about yet, which is pretty special, and that's this anniversary of the moon landing one. So you guys have a whole range of coins. You can see all of the different types and shapes and sizes here, but prices as well is a big thing. So you range from I'd say affordable, but everything's affordable to somebody, isn't it? But the cheaper end of the scale, 40, 50 euro coins, up to something like this, which, remind me again, how much was this?
It's
like 11.
I'm not sure
the exact price, but it's around 11,000 euros, and that's because this has got 5 ounces of gold in it. It's also got, do you remember what the inlay?
Mother of pearl.
It's a mother of pearl inlay, and there's only 25 of these, I believe. And this is the very last one that PowerCoin have from their allocation. So guys, if it's, I'm not sure if it will still be available by the time this video goes up, but if it is, and you want it, and you've got that desire to commemorate the moon landing, then that is the coin for you. It's something incredibly special. And I've seen a fair few bits of silver and gold in my time, but it's really weighty.
It is.
It's quite amazing. So gosh, something like this then, if a customer was to buy it, this is sort of an interesting question I think that a lot of people would want to know. Insurance-wise, shipping these things out must be quite nerve-wracking for you guys, but it's all insured, isn't it? And
I'm going to reveal something that I don't even know if I'm allowed to reveal it, but I'm going to say it anyway. We do have a customer, I cannot say where it is from, that bought about, Malkoy, like the lion.
I'm not familiar with it, no.
Okay, but no problem. It's a well-known coin that has a very nice relief from the Belgian mint, I believe, not sure.
Okay.
And he bought, I don't know, like 25, 30 coins, they 5 ounces coins, silver coins, and that's, in gold, the same amount, it's less weighty, less weight, less smaller package. That amount of silver in
one package was quite heavy,
bulky, hard to even ship it, because most of the couriers out there do not take that amount of weight. So of course in these cases where we have 11,000 euros, in that case it was something about 50,000 euros. In that case we had to make like 3 or 4 shippings to divide everything, and of course fully, completely,
protected,
insured. Every single penny insured. 100%.
Well, that's really good for customers' peace of mind, I think. So I think that's about it. I think we've summed up everything that PowerCoin's about. We've had a look at some really special things here on the table. Is there anything else that you wanted to sort of mention to customers that we haven't talked about? Anything that you think that people should know about PowerCoin and what they're all about?
Not honestly. I mean, the important thing that I hope that customers do understand is that we are real. We follow our customers from A to Z. Yep. So we're here for you, whatever it is.
Excellent. So guys, that was a fascinating interview with Luca here. Thank you very much for your time today. It was really interesting. And if you would like to purchase any of the coins you've seen on the table, plus the huge array of other coins, you've got something like 1,000 different types of coins or something, isn't it? Or maybe not that many.
No, it is a bit more actually.
Oh, more than 1,000. Well, there you go. There's thousands of different types of coins, something for everybody, whether it's an investment, a special gift, or just a guilty pleasure for yourself. I'm sure PowerCoin have got you covered. So make sure you go and check their website out. The link is down in the description below. Otherwise, if you liked this video, if you liked this interview, then please do hit the thumbs up button and share it around on your social media. That would be very helpful for everything that I do here on my channel. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.